I swing back like they swing dope, slinging iron like it's dope. Can't get my eyes, so just cope. I learn from the great, same game how it go. Diaz, hard, Vasquez, Guzman, Rosario. Hard to beat me when I'm playing free, cerebral at the plate. Pitchers reaching, so I'm teaching. Noah's jumping out the gate. Yamamoto, go hard. For MLB 25, the show, we're going to be going with a player of Mexican descent, Matias Guzman. He is the younger brother of MLB superstar Mateo Guzman. We're going to make him a shortstop. We finally getting back in that field. This game is a little bit different than the previous in terms of we're allowed to edit his attributes before we get started, which is necessary because, as you all know, in general, there's a lot that we got to do in this game before we ever make it to the show. So he just went up 4 attribute points, and I'm ready to get this party started.
Even before your first career day in school, you knew you wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. You crushed the ball off a tee, dominated Little League. Fast forward to high school, and you can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show should be a breeze, right? Think again. Out of over 450,000 high school athletes a year, 8% will play in college. After that, it gets even tougher. Only 5% of college players get drafted, and just 14% of those drafted actually make it to the majors. So after high school, you're looking at a 0.062% chance of making it to the big leagues. Too much math? Look at it this way. It's harder to get here than it is to get here. Ready to be the next Rocket, Swanson, or Skeens? To be the next Helton, Cruz, or Cole? Think you got what it takes to keep pushing beyond what others think is possible? To leave your mark on the game forever? Ready to pave your road to the show? Let's go.
The cool thing about this game, as you saw here, is he's going to be a high schooler. So that's pretty nice, pretty unique. As you look at the room, though, it's the same exact room that he's had since, 20? What was it, in 20 when Ty David Jr., they had a little room after you created your player, and he had the bobblehead on the shelf. It's kind of the same room. But either which way, Matias is in a great position to be able to go through the grind of, high school? I'm trying to think, where do you start, though, with high school? Either which way, man. I think it's a really good, fun thing that they added into 25. I can't wait to see what they do with 26. I mean, I saw that they're just going to add, 2 new schools? So nothing crazy. I don't even understand what is going on. I think he's texting his homie, his high school science buddy. Well, his homie's texting him because all those texts were from one person. You know how goofy that is? All the texts is from his homie. Okay, so we're getting to senior day. We're going to be playing for, would it be the West High School or a school on the West Coast? Well, yeah, it's the West Eagles. And obviously, it's because his brother played for the Dodgers. So let's get back into it. A little bit more about Matias. He was born in Mexico. His family later relocated to Los Angeles, California, where he fell in love with baseball. That passion was almost inevitable when your brother's a 6-time MVP for the Dodgers, which is arguably the biggest organization in all of baseball. So that helps in terms of your being able to grow up and be around success. I mean, I just saw a thing that came up on, is it Bleacher Report or whatever I got on my phone? Them boys just broke the bank again. And it's crazy because this year we got Japanese players signing for like $1 million and 2-3-year deals. Bro, Yankees are starting to piss me off. We ain't even trying to get them boys. So here we are, bottom of the 5th. No one on, no one out, and we are down by 3. So we ain't been able to live up to the hype yet. We're 0 for 2. Let me get that, fool. You can't throw nothing easier than that. The problem that I don't like, or I guess the problem I have with baseball, is that should have been a home run, bro. Ain't no way. Bottom of the 6, we got 1 on, 1 out, down by 2. So I guess we had a really good last inning if I'm back up again. Let's see if I could continue. Let me get that. Ain't no way. But that's the thing. Why we keep pulling into left field? Oh, that's a good little RBI to tie the game up. Or did he get him? Oh, no, we were down by 2. I'd be tripping sometime. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a really good hit, but I don't know if it's because the high school fields are smaller or what it is, but the ball don't really travel like that. It's a good little RBI, though. At least I tried to help. So here we are, bottom of the 8th. Dang. We got no one on, 1 out, down by 3. So the game got back out of hand. Obviously, I'm playing on amateur right now because I'm doing the dynamic difficulty. That was a stupid pitch, and that one is gone. Imagine that, though. He started out 0 for 2, and then we just went 3 for 3 to end the game. I don't like that celebration. That's goofy as shit, but imagine that, though. I was just saying he ain't live up to the hype, and then, what's that song? I ain't live up to the hype. That's that Shy Glizzy, boy. What you feeling like? See how he feeling. And one of the things that's interesting, too, is he's wearing 32. Remember, Mateo was 32 at first. He was supposed to be 28, like Adrian Gonzalez, but then for some reason, the game said, we'll give you 32. So he was 32, remember, at first. Then he was 34, and then he was 3. Because I was like, yeah, we're not about to do that. These big, goofy numbers. Nah. Especially now on the Dodgers, man. You're going to be one of the most visible players in all of baseball. We got to have something smooth. So, senior night, not much of a success, but shoot, for me it was. You got that hairstyle, though. You got the buzz cut. What is that called? The ball fade. So this is the first college that's trying to talk to us, and it looks like it's Cal State Fullerton, which to me is a big-time program. They just haven't really won recently. Bro, I was watching a video to get a feel for the different colleges and their facilities. Tell me why the video I watched, they have their championship trophies in the corner somewhere in their bathroom or their locker room. Either which way, though, really good program. They're obviously going to get consideration from me, especially being the first. Then we got TCU. And then these are the MLB teams. White Sox, Guardians, Tigers, Athletics, Mariners, Braves, Marlins, Brewers. And he's expected to go between rounds 9 and 20, which is really broad, but he's a high school player. I mean, off of one game, your ceiling be in the 9th round is pretty cool. We got the train coming through. I want to go look at it real quick. Because we're just laying here on the bed not doing much, so we might as well go look at it. So here we are, top of the first. We got 1 on, 1 out, tied at 0. Let me see something. First pitch. Way in front. All right, come on, man. You already know what time it is. You saw what I did last game. Let me get that. I already knew it. But that's, again, what he keeps doing. He's pulling it to left field. We get an RBI, though. Break the scoring drought. He's really excited and animated for a little base hit, bro. He a different kind of dude, man. So when you look at it, where we at? Top of the 3rd, we got 2 on, 1 out, tied at 1. So we got a chance to break this game open. Really, with this hit, we'll be able to change the whole trajectory of the game, for real, for real. even though it's only the third inning. And I forgot to say, we're in the high school playoffs. Let me get that. You got to be stupid. You got to be smoking dog food, drinking dog food, eating dog food. Idiot. Now, I wish I could have got a couple more runs, but he threw that right down the middle. So I was going to say, some of the alumni for Cal State Fullerton, Matt Chapman. I feel like there's way more better people. Why am I not seeing it all of a sudden? Tanner Beebe or Bybee, whatever his name is. I felt like there was more people. Either which way, top of the six. Okay, we got that dynamic challenge. Top of the six, we got bases loaded, 1 out, up by 4. I said last one was going to be 1. This going to be 1, bro. That was ugly. That was nowhere near the plate. You know, I always tease people for swinging that nonsense. That was definitely that. Let me get that, bro. Oh. Dang, he got me slipping right now. That's 2 in a row. One was way off the plate. One was stupid low by my ankles. Come on now. Ooh, about to hit me. Hey, man, if I get on either which way, it's an RBI, so I'm not really going to be upset. Come on, bro. Help me help you get out the game. Oh, no, he just got in the game. He only got 9 pitches. And number 10 is gone. That's got to be gone. Oh, freaking pop-up sack fly. I mean, you don't really need a sack fly in this instance, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, it's a productive out, but it's like, you don't really need a sack fly. You need that to drop so we can get 2 or 3 in. Either which way, though, we took care of business. I forget how this goes. Is it multiple games so you can become a state champion, or is it boom, we just 1 game? That wouldn't make too much sense. I'm trying to look at the names on the back of these jerseys. Like, yeah, such and such, that's the little brother of such and such, that's this, that, and the third. That one dude behind me looked like a girl. I swear, man, ever since they started doing that stuff, like I was just playing FIFA and I had the same thought process. Like ever since they started putting girls in the game, they started making these hairstyles look crazy, making these little dudes look crazy. Like you don't know if they're a boy or girl. South Carolina talking to me. Right now, I'm gonna be honest, the team you would want to be on if you are going to go to college for 3 years or whatever it is Tennessee, because they end up winning. Let me go look. Who won all the championships previous? There go Tennessee right there as we speak. All right, we got the Red Sox in there, Yanks, Rays, Blue Jays, so they whole little damn division. What the hell? That's that goofy stuff. The whole division. Shoot, we got Arizona, Colorado, San Diego, they whole division. So now we're projected to go between rounds 2 and 8. So we're moving up. Definitely moving on up to the deluxe apartments in the sky. That's a crazy way to put that, because if you really think about it, that sounds like you just died. Or whatever. I ain't gonna trip. I'm trying to go look at the past champions. So yeah, it's been Tennessee, LSU, Ole Miss. Here we are, top of the third. We got 2 on, no one out, up by 1. Chance to blow this game wide open. Pause. And the reason why I keep saying that, though, is it really is like that with baseball. One swing of the bat could change everything. I know I've said that. Damn, I can't speak. I know I've said that 3 times so far. All 3 games we played, or at least last game in this game. Let me get that, dummy. Don't let it hang, especially when I'm on dynamic difficulty. That's gone, bro. Y'all boys need to go round them bases, man. What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I don't like his celebrations, though. It's goofy as hell. Look at him, bro. Jumping around, frolicking around. That's hard. That part was hard. But the rest of the stuff he's doing, he doing too much frolicking around. But yeah, the way how this game is set up, man, Ole Miss, LSU, Tennessee, I think those are the 3 you would be looking at. LSU is crazy. I didn't realize they won it again this past season. I know they like that, but I didn't know they was like that. I don't know how to explain what I just said without sounding crazy. So we got a dynamic challenge here. Top of the fourth, we got 2 on, 2 out, and we're up by 4. So honestly, if we make a big play right here, I know it'd be hard for these boys to come back, man. Let me get that. There's no way. There's absolutely no way after I just hit a home run, you come and do that. I didn't even have to try. And you gotta understand too, right? We talked about it. Mateo Guzman, 6 MVPs to this point. In all actuality, he ended up with 9. And he ended up being the all-time home run leader. Ended up having 3,000 hits. Was it 11 or 15-time All-Star? One of the two. So, what the hell are you doing? With batting, I feel like it's a lot differently. Like a lot of these dudes, not differently, different, but it's a lot different. Like when you have a family member that played Major League Baseball and they were also a hitter. Because you can take everything that they're doing and apply it. Pitching is different. Top of the 6, we got 1 on, 1 out. Pitching is different, bro. You could teach someone all the pitches and how to do it, but if they slip even an inch in executing, it's a home run. We're up by 7, by the way. But when it comes to just hitting stuff, bro, you lucky little leprechaun. A little bit early, fell to his knee. We gonna get you. His power is only, what, a 45? Yeah. All right, we're going to get a smooth little RBI now, at least, because we're hitting it. Putting a little distance. What the heck? Oh, I just thought about it. You know why? He probably nervous, man. He see me at the plate. That boy getting nervous. Let me get that. I thought that was a good one. I don't know why. So maybe red means I guess the right pitch. I actually just picked up on that. He got me. Yeah, he figured me out. We won 2. Normally I would have got a home run by now. He working. He working hard, man. He doing this thing. Yeah. Don't be stupid, though. Don't walk me after all that hard work. You got me where you want me, pitcher. Remember, I spent all this time being a pitcher, so I'm looking at it from his perspective. Dummy. That's the perspective I just saw. Easy RBI. Finally, we hit it to right field, somewhere different. Wait. Yeah, right? I'm trying to make sure I'm not seeing it backwards. I think we just won the state championship, by the way. Yeah, because that's right field over there. Left field is where we kept hitting it to. It's not backwards. It's not like left is over on your left when you're looking. It's when you're in the field, left to right, if I'm not mistaken. Shoot, let me Google that. I don't want to sound, I already sound dumb, but you know what I mean? Left field. Yeah. Whoa, hold up. Actually, it might be backwards of what I just said. Huh. This whole time, my whole life, I had it backwards. It is from the perspective of the batter. Damn. Oh, yeah, that's why they always say hitting it to right field is so hard to do. And for the most part, right field shouldn't get that much action. Because you have center field and left field, which is more on the angle that you're swinging from or with or however you want to say. Oh, that's crazy. My whole life I had this backwards. We got Texas talking to me now at the state championship game. That's pretty cool because they're a really good team as well. I don't remember when they last won. I know they're good, though. I think they might have been just right before the guys I was saying earlier. Or at least they made a run. Yeah, they didn't win shit. They didn't win a goddamn thing. Either which way, though, let's see what happens. I'm excited. UCLA. About dang time. They're literally the hometown team. But Cal State Fullerton, man, they still got my ear, though, because they got the 3 that they've won. They won in 79, 84, 95. That's crazy that they won one in like every decade and then they just cooled down in the 2000s. No, 2004 they won. I'm tripping. I try to say they didn't get another one. They did. They was good for a little minute, man. They looked smooth, and then, yeah, the 2010s, they ain't had it like that no more. So now I got an invite to the combine, and it's like one of those things where you have to go. Weigh your options out, just like the NBA players do.
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics is really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500. But another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they will be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
This ain't our first time. Obviously, you saw last year with Monte Page Smith. We went through the combine. It was a very successful outing. But remember, we're already expected to go early. What was it, second round already before all this, after the state championship game? So we're already in a good spot. This combine can only help us go into the first round.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a prospect here. He just wrapped up his season. Now he gets a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he's able to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism to pick up the bat, show off your skills as a hitter, and then also grab a glove and be able to go out in the field. I really believe this is the biggest opportunity to prove that he can showcase at the pro level.
Now, you were a player that thrived under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, he's going to have to embrace those nerves, embrace that pressure, all the eyeballs that are on him, especially as he goes from hitting to taking the field.
All right, let's go down on the field for more. All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. And Jessica, this young prospect just wrapped up day one, the hitting, the fielding. What did you think of his performance?
You know, the biggest thing is day one, he got the nerves out of the way. I mean, he was able to showcase as a hitter and as a fielder, and knowing his work ain't done yet, he's got some games coming up.
That's right. These prospects on day two, they're going to be going head-to-head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine in Phoenix, Arizona.
All right, so now, because of our combine performance, we got LSU. And they are the cream of the crop right now, like we just said. In real life, they've won 8. So, then we got Vanderbilt. Finally, it's crazy. Now we got all the SEC teams. That's pretty cool. in real life, that's astronomical to even get those opportunities. Because when you think about it, Vanderbilt, yeah, they only won 2, but the 2 they won was 2 in like a 5-year span. And then it's just like, I don't know, we're projected to go between rounds 1 and 4 now. So we even moved up because it was 2 and 8, and then it like divided by 2 basically, and got even better for us. And that was basically our running and jumping, our hitting, and that kind of stuff, which was a little bit easier because this time I'm not having to be a two-way player, so we just went up there and hit. And you saw what he was doing in high school. A lot of high schoolers don't do all that and hit that well. So here we are, top of the second. We got no one on, no one out, and I believe we're down by 1. So I have a chance to set the tone, which means something in sports. I see people talk about, Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl, it didn't matter because it was garbage time. You got to set the tone at some point, and that's what we're about to do right here. Right back up the middle. So just getting back into it, I was going to say the SEC has been very dominant. Top of the third, 2 on, 1 out, down by 1, need another clutch hit. My boy Waylon Wallace, double W's. Oh, that's crazy. That is definitely a tongue twister. We're about to twist him on out of here if he throw it to us right. Hey, don't be scared, buddy. It's just a little bit of baseball, buddy. It ain't nothing crazy. Throw it to me. Throw it to me. Ah, that was a good pitch. I ain't see it drop until it dropped. Hey, man, throw it to me now. Give me something I can work with now. Oh, yeah, dumbass. That's straight to left field. Get a nice little RBI. Normally, I enunciate, but hey, we got a nice little RBI right there. Needed that. What are we, 2 for 2 so far? Top of the 5th, 1 on, 1 out. Tied at 2. It's way easier to do the play-by-play for a hitter. I swear baseball, I have it set up where we just be pitching like this idiot. That's home run? Dang, almost. We going for 2. Dang, he not going to score from there, though. He might try it. Hey, let me get another RBI. Yeah, with a side of fries. Because even with all those RBIs, I guess we lost by 1. Close game. But I don't understand how we had 12 hits and we only turned it into 3 runs. Either which way, still projected to go between rounds 1 and 4. And we got the whole SEC interested in us. And that's all this is right now, is trying to see how far we could get our stock to rise. So we got 2 more games to go. And we went 3 for 5. I mean, that's really good, especially for just coming off of the high school playoffs and then they throw us in here. This might be college age prospects. It don't even matter who it is, but we still holding our own. So here we are, bottom of the 5th. We got no one on, 2 out. We're up by 1 for once. All right, throw me something sweet, man. Let me get that. That was a perfect pitch. And like I said, man, I figured it out. If it goes red and white, I guessed the right pitch. Oh, you idiot. That one is gone. The man just put the bat down all somber. It's over with. We already know what time it is. Idiot. And again, I call people idiots because it is an idiot move to throw the ball like that to somebody who knows how to hit a home run from first-hand experience, probably the greatest home run hitter in MLB history. Well, not probably, he was. Statistically, he was. And he was doing crazy shit like getting 50 a year. So, I mean, if you want to throw it up and high, I don't care that he's only 18 years old. He knows what to do with those. And that's what I was saying. It's invaluable knowledge. So, we got the dub. I won't be paying attention. Is this the first time we won in this whole showcase? Because I feel like, or combine or whatever you want to call it, I feel like we've been a lot of one-score games and we've been losing. Look at that. 18 hits, bro. We getting hits. We just not getting any wins. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, yeah, we are here in Arizona where, what was that, Seishin got drafted. He was another, my dad's in the MLB. Well, everybody is. I mean, Monte Page Smith was the first new person. But yeah, for the most part, everybody's like that. But yeah, we in Arizona, man. That'd be cool to get drafted by the Arizona Diamondbacks. They're sitting here literally watching us dominate people. That's what I don't understand. They give the combine just like, well, I always thought it would have been like that, but it's not like that. If you think about like football and stuff, it makes sense to give the combine to people who are like needing people. So bottom of the first, we got 1 on, 2 out, and we're up by 1 early. We done jumped on this dude. He already threw 17 pitches. He looked like he about to hit me with the pitch. He don't look like he trying to help his team at all. He looked like he about to get himself pulled. That's a good little pitch. That splitter. I'm never going to get splitter. I just always guess fastball. So like right there, cut fastball. Whatever the first we had cutter. So whatever X is literally what I always press. And that was a changeup, so it wasn't red. See, I finally figured it out. Imagine I didn't figure it out when I was actually playing. I figured it now doing a voiceover. Oh, dummy. Let me get that. Yeah, that's not really going to do much, though. Just advance the runner. Here we are. Bottom of the third. We got 1 on, 2 out, tied at 1. What I was going to say is it makes sense. Like a lot of the teams that are bottom of the barrel. Ooh, let me get that. I already saw it right away. But a lot of the teams that are bottom of the barrel in football, they get to coach the Reese's senior game or senior bowl. Bottom of the fourth, we got 2 on, 2 out, down by 3. Oh, wait. Up by 3. And we're going to be up by 4 now. I'm tripping. I'm so used to being a loser. You know how crazy that is to be conditioned that way? I'm just like, oh, we down by this, we down by that. Bottom of the 6, we got 2 on, no out, up by 2. Looked like they putting up a little bit of fight because I could have swore, that's a good pitch. And that hung for a curveball to just drop like that. Not really even drop, it just kind of stayed top left corner. Come on, man. What you got for me? Oh, yeah. You got lucky as shit. That could have been dangerous for you. It could have been dangerous. Damn, I forgot to sing that. Hey, I just got hit. It could be dangerous. I don't know why I don't remember the actual, like, rhythm of it. I can hear the song right now. I can hear it. It's the little Boosie beat. Whatever. But I can't. We can be dangerous. There it is. All right. Still projected to go between rounds 1 and 4. These are all the colleges. Ain't no new ones, I guess, coming in to recruit. So now for us, we're probably going to have to make a decision soon on what we're going to do because there's no more games left. And another 3 for 4, 2 RBI game. That boy been putting on for the family name for sure. That's crazy to think about though. Like, you got your family name on your back. Your older brother went crazy, stupid bananas. A lot of people looking at you like, bet, what you about to do with it? And I actually thought about him being Mateo's son. But then I thought about it, I was like, nah, it's not enough distance between. It's easier to just be like, even though it's like, it is a good distance, it's easier to be like, oh, that's the little brother. Like the baby brother. Way easier than, oh, he had a son at an early age. So we're going to make that decision. We already talked about it. We're going to Cal State Fullerton. They were the first ones to show love. And they have 4 championships of their own. So it's time to revive the sleeping giant.
With the 15th pick of the first round, the Milwaukee Brewers select the shortstop from the West region.
All right, we're moving along here in the first round, and it's a high school player taken with this most recent pick. Harold, this is a young man that we saw at the MLB Draft Combine. He got a lot of people talking about him at that event. He was great.
Well, the Combine is the reason you go there, to raise your draft stock. He was outside the first round, but he did so well at the Combine, so many eyes on him, that it took him and propelled him now into the first round.
Now we hear signability issues connected to him for a while. He is committed to play college baseball at a terrific college baseball program. What do you think will happen here?
Well, he's always been a kid who aspires for the top, right? He wants to be that #1 overall pick, not just a first rounder. So maybe he goes to college to chase that carrot and see if he has a possibility to be the #1 pick overall. But either way, I think he's excited to be drafted today.
Yeah, that's a decision for another day. On this day, he's celebrating being a first-round pick.
As we've seen with a lot of the other YouTubers that have played the game, there's definitely a decision right here to be made, right? Selected with the 15th pick in the first round, if you go to college, I feel like you could definitely get picked first overall, especially from this number where he got picked. But the goal has always been to make it to the majors. So with that being said, he is a first round pick already. You've seen with Ramon, Angel, Saishin, Monte, they were all 18 years old. So they made it. Why can't he? Especially since we've been able to do a lot more leading up to his debut. Obviously, his overall is a little bit lower, well, a lot lower, especially with the glitch guys from Ramon and Angel. But we might as well go try the majors. What is the point? You're a first round pick already. Your brother is a major league demigod. So at this point, man, it's in your genes, it's in your blood. Let's just go do it. It's not like you need an education. And I know that sounds crazy for like common folk. You need an education. You need a backup plan. But I'll tell you right now, if my kids were to ever get drafted into, for example, baseball, because that's the game we're playing, at 18 years old and it's in the first round, yeah, you got to go. You got to go. Because there's a lot of people that now they go to college and yes, some people can improve their stock, get back to the first round. But what if you go to college for 3 years? Obviously, you get your degree, which is good. But what if you go to college for 3 years, get hurt or something, don't even play the 3 years? Like, you got to understand, first round. Now, if they was to say second round like they did with Noah Rosario, I'd have been like, all right, bet. Might have to go to college. But first round, that's what you do this for. So, long story short, y'all already seen my decision. We're going to go play for the Brewers. Now, good thing about the Brewers is they some dog water. They some fentanyl. They some dog food. They suck. People dropping like flies behind them. Shit, they got the flies behind them because they poop. So that's a good thing. We're going to be able to go to somewhere where we could easily play. I don't know what all this yapping is. I don't know why he got this girl agent. Just like, man, what's his name? Monte had the girl agent, and he went in the 6th round, 7th round, whatever the hell it was. He ain't learned his lesson with these damn girl agents. Shorty for sure yapping that yap. And there goes the end to another one of my videos. I want to say thank you for watching. See you soon.